Welcome to 70D's College Interview Series, where we ask real college students the questions that you've always wanted to ask. Make sure to check out the full interview series, link in description. Is there anything that you hate about Berkeley?
No, there's nothing that I really hate about Berkeley. There are things that I don't love, but overall, Berkeley has been a pretty positive experience for me.
What are some of the things that you maybe don't love?
Well, for example, the Greek life. And unfortunately, there are some subset of people in Berkeley who fit into that super competitive stereotype that some might think of Berkeley, who will do things like rip up your exam as you're turning it in or things like that. But there are very few, thankfully.
Hold up. I want to expand on that part a little bit more. That is definitely a stereotype that I've heard, right? Is like Berkeley's really intense, it's really competitive, and sometimes that may have a detriment on a lot of students' mental health. Can you just expand more on that experience?
Um, I was aware of that coming to Berkeley, and I overall haven't actually seen that much of it. Most of the interactions I've had with fellow students or professors or GSIs, everyone's trying to help. They put a really big emphasis on that. We're not competing with each other. Like, our grade is based off of how well we do. So they talk a lot about not having curves in class. So they won't compare us against each other to try and not emphasize that competitiveness as much. However, there are still those few students around campus who are really intense, but I personally haven't had any interactions with them.
That makes sense. Thanks for answering that.